through the offside. First runs on the board for Cognizant. The first delivery. Dhanush played it through the offside. Marvin Matthews, the opening bowler for Marriott. So Ajit is on strike for the first time in this match. Another good delivery into the block hole. Good start here from Marvin Matthew. Not giving any room for the batters to swing his arms. Shot, and yes it is. And I think it's a 6. Yes it is. 6 signaled by the umpire. Yes, that touches the roof net, but the power behind that make into the side nets. Flicked away. Look at that. They're not wasting any balls whatsoever, because if you're only looking for the boundaries, you might end up in dot balls. So just after getting a 6th, they just took a single, rotate the strike. That's up in the air. That's up in the air. Keeper goes for it and he takes it. 1 wicket down. Yes, it does. So Suraj Nair, who took the catch. Brilliant bowling. Good change of pace. Inviting the batters to go for that big shot. And I can say that was a slower ball. So Ajit departs without making any trouble for our scorers. It's 9 for 1 and still one more delivery left in this first over. I can feel that this is going to be a good game. Both the sides are strong enough. Marriott already won the first game in comprehensive style. On the other hand, Cognizant known for some good players. The final delivery of the first over. Very good ball. They have to go for the single. Good running between the wicket. The new batter Agil will keep the strike. It's 10 for 1 after the first over. So Sharath is going to bowl the second over of the match. Remember, this is a 5-over game. This is Kerala Corporate League 2023 is coming live and exclusive through webstreaming.in for the Abad Cup. Here comes Sharath. Full toss. Powerfully hit down the ground for a 6. Second 6 of the match. This time Agil joins the party. Look at the power behind those shots. Doesn't wasting any time. Just came into the crease. Second delivery. Send it. And this time maybe a wide or not. No, that inside the tram line, says by the umpire. Good comeback. Just pull his length a little back outside the ostrum. It was way outside the ostrum. Maybe surprise the batter. Full toss again. Same result. Second 6 of the over. These are not an easy shot to play because the ball is coming onto his body. There is no enough room there for Agil to free his arms. But still he managed to generate that much power behind those shots. And able to get the top of that side net to get the 6 runs onto the scorecard. Here comes the next delivery. Just waited on it. This is good ball. Inside the line, says by the umpire. In between, Sharath is producing some good balls, but the full tosses are send it back to the boundary line. Slice in the air again, just wide of the keeper. Only a single. 23 on the board. Still One more delivery left in this over. That's up in the air again. Keeper in action. He takes it. Another wicket down. Ball by the bowler. Caught by the keeper. Surat Nair got his second catch of the match. It's 23 for 2. Even though they're conceding the runs, they're able to chip away some big wickets of Cognizant. And they already lose both of the openers back into the pavilion. So Adul is the new batter. And Cognizant have to vary about that because they're losing the wickets. Yes, they're getting more than 10 runs in an over. But they have to aware of that situation, because if they find a situation they have lost 4 or 5 wickets before the final over, Marriott can come back into this match with a good over. Always the momentum is the key here. Here comes the third over. Good delivery, angling in, only able to get a single out of that. So the new batter, Atul KC, is on strike for the first time. Scoreboard moves to 23 for 2. Just like we mentioned, the both sides are really good. Full toss, straight to the man. In fact, he drops it. Oh, what a miss. I think he's go for the reverse cup. Could have been gone for the open arms. And dropped a big catch, and Adul Kesi got a live. Again. Oh, it's a boundary. All the loose deliveries are send it back to the nets. Can they find another wicket? Even though they conceded more than 10 runs in an over, they're able to come back with a wicket in the final deliveries of the over. Can they find another one? Again, powerfully hit this time, and it will be a 6 or not. Yes, it is. A boundary and a 6. Bad deliveries and gets it treatment. 2 full tosses and 10 runs. And bowler have to think about that. All the full tosses have been sent into the net. It's a good ball. That is on the top roof net. Will be only a single. Much better result for the bowling side. 36 for 2. And Cognizant making a move on. Final delivery of the over. And down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Full toss, powerfully hit. Between two fielders, both of them looking at each other. Boundary to end the over. 41 for 2 after 3 overs. And this over belongs to Cognizant, I would say. 18 runs came from that over. And 2 more overs left. And Cognizant will be eyeing to get somewhere around 65, 70. It's a good score because Marriott, when they batted first, they're able to put on 70 on the board. Sliced away. Interesting sound from the bat. Only a single game in the strike back to Adul. Adul started off really well. A boundary and a single from the 2 ball he faces. 11 more delivery left in this innings. A swing and a miss. In fact, it's a wide call by umpire. They need a 1 good over, Marriott, just to pull things back into their bag. Oh, good stumping. It's been fantastic behind the stumps. Suraj Nair, 2 catches and good stumping too. So the 3rd wicket down for Cognizant. It's 43 for 3. So look at that collection and take the bells off in a flash, and no chance therefore. As you can see the replay. Good take and no wasting any time. Another good collection. Opportunity was there. And given away. Will they come back for the second? In fact, 2 runs. Slight error from the bowler. So 45 for 3. 45 റൺസിന് 3 വിക്കറ്റ് എന്ന നിലയിൽ Cognizant. And will be a wide. Good exercise for our umpire in this over. That's up in the end. Just fallen a couple of yards in front of the man at the mid wicket. It's been a good over from Justin. Make a break on the flow of the run flow of Cognizant. They were motoring from the first 3 overs. And again, another slow delivery. Will be a buys or not? We will wait for the decision. Oh, yes, it is. So, buy signal. So, that's the end of the over. Only 6 runs from that over of... in fact, 7 runs, 6 runs came from the bat. So 48 for 3, just the over they're looking for. So Suraj Nair, the Marriott Director of Sales, is going to bowl the final over. It's up in the air. Straight to the man. 2 catches, 1 stumping behind the stumps already. And he comes in and bowls to the final over. Start off with only a single. 5 more delivery left. Play it on the up and just fallen in front of that bit of missed field in the end. I think he was looking for the catch in first and decided to stop the ball, but before that the ball passes him, so that's a boundary. So 50 up for Cognizant, 53 for 3. Again a good delivery, hitting the deck hard, not giving time for the batters to make the pull. In the air. And another good walk. Calmly done by Suraj Nair. No wonder why he's the Director of Sales for Marriott. Another good work in the field. $54 for 4. Up in the air between 2 fielders. We'll wait for the decision from the umpire. Nothing that is okay enough. So the final delivery coming up. 55 on the board. And Send it towards the cow corner for a boundary to end the innings. Cognizant end their innings with a boundary in the final delivery of the over. 59 for 3 after they allotted 5 overs. So Marriott need 60 runs to win in their allotted 5 overs. A very good comeback, I would say. They conceded 42 from the first 3 overs. Then they made a comeback, only conceded 18 from the last 2 overs, and they're able to restrict them under 60. So 59 from Cognizant, and they're allotted 5 overs. And Marriott need 60 runs to win their second game of the tournament. There is no innings break in between. I would like to request both the openers of Marriott and the Cognizant team, please make way into the field. Marriott team openers, we are requesting. So Suraj Nair and John makes way into the middle. And they need a big task ahead. 60 runs needed in 5 overs, and always the first 2 overs will be the key if they're able to make a good start. And this 60 run scoreboard will feel like a 45 runs. They can chase it down easily. And always a huge start in the first 2 overs, and maybe a 25-30 runs in the first 2 overs. They know they are in the game. And Cognizant knows that if they're able to restrict them under 15 runs or so in the first 2 overs, they got a grip in this game. So all depends on the first 2 overs of the match, and we will just few minutes away. Umpires are ready, and I would like to request the Cognizant team to please get ready. The scorer is ready. So Dhanush will start the proceedings for Cognizant. So Suraj Nair, after making a superb effort behind and in front of the stumps, comes in and back for the face the first delivery of Dhanush. Oh, down the leg side. Good swing in delivery. So angling in. Maybe swings a lot down the leg side. And started off with the wide. First runs on the board for Marriott. In the form of a wide. Oh, could have been a chance for run out or maybe a stumping there. Immediately get back into his crease. Trying to shuffle across and trying to flick it because Dhanush bowls got some speed and he was trying to use the pace of the bowler there, Suraj. But not able to make a good contact on that. Only an inside edge and straight into the hands of the keeper. Again an inside edge. Again another good delivery, this time on a good length. Suraj Nair decided to come down the track and trying to cover that movement. But he was not able to middle the ball well enough so far in this tournament. This is the second game for him. This time played it. Drilled through the offside. Good backup there by the fielder from the mid-wicket. So first runs came from the bat for Marriott. It's been a terrific over from Dhanush. Not giving anything for the batters to free his arms. He's coming over the wicket again for the left-hander. Again another good delivery. Cautiously played by Jom. Not taking any chances against this bowler. They just want to see through this bowler for a moment and will be targeting the other bowlers, the remaining 4 overs. They know that one good over can turn the table to their side. Here comes the final delivery. Gone! Yes, another wicket. Super delivery from Dhanush. And Suraj Nair went for the heave and misses it completely. And the stumps are not even in the frame. So the first wicket down for Marriott. It's 3 for 1. So the final delivery of the first over. 3 for 1. Ideal start for Cognizant. Again onto the pads. Dot balls after dot balls. Pacey stuff. Terrific hostile pacey over from Dhanush comes to an end. And is too hot to handle for Marriott at the moment. It's 3 for 1 after the first over. So Krishna is going to bowl the second over. Is coming around the wicket straight away against the left-hander. Good shot onto the top roof net. I think Jom was trying to flick it towards the deep fine leg. And maybe from the top of the bat. That's in where he was wanted to be. Only a singles only coming, not a single boundary. Yet therefore Marriott in this innings so far. We are in the second over of the innings. They need to chase down 60 runs. Again up and above. They will happy to concede those singles. Full toss and will be a 6 for sure. Yes, it does. Jom was trying to do this from the first over itself, and this time he makes a good contact on that. Even though the ball was hit on the top roof net, it was traveled well enough to reach on the side net for the first boundary. They need more of those. And if they're able to capitalize on those spacey deliveries, trying to flick away to the other side of the match and straight. Oh, he drops it. He drops it. Well, that was straight into his throat. Maybe that could have been a match there for Cognizant. And this man, I tell you what, this man is really dangerous. Jom, he was the top run getter in the previous game. Never know what will be unfolding. Inside edge, another one dropped down. I think there was definitely a sound. Oh, that was an opportunity on the non-striker's end as well. Good awareness there by Ajit. More things are happening in a couple of deliveries. Inside edge, and oh, terrific effort. Could have been dived in front of, could have been a great catch of the tournament. Already we have seen. In fact, that's a no ball. Maybe we can count as a good fielding effort. And it will be waited on it, and the transfer is all weight into that shot. And right now, they will be thinking about that drop catch, and Jom is sent it back into the deep mid-wicket for another 6. Second 6 of the over. They're making a move on Marriott. It's 20 for the loss of 1 wicket after 2 overs. So 40 runs needed in 3 overs. 18 balls and 40 runs. And maybe this could be the over. This could be the over. The match will turn to the either side. If a 20 runs over for the batting side, they are in the driving seat. If they're able to restrict them under 7 or 8 runs in this over, Cognizant have a hand on this game. Here comes the 3rd over. Lawful toss. Straight onto the man at the square leg. Will be a single. Things are happening. Lot of event and drama in this match so far. It's coming over the wicket against the left-hander. They want to vary about that flick of Jom. Down the leg side, way down the leg side. They can't bowl into that. He's very good on his pads, as we already saw. They were able to pick up those pacey deliveries and trying to flick it towards the deep fine leg and mid-wicket region for a couple of sixes already in this match so far. Just like that, this time doesn't get a hold onto that one. This was a lawful toss. Trying to played it much squarer this time and only a single. Much better result for the bowling side. They won't mind those singles. One good over. One good over for the other side. This match is on. Again down the leg side. Will they go for that single? Wide signal by the umpire. Extras are coming. Every delivery. They can't afford too many extras. The kind of situation that comes in and now. They have to. Gone! Oh, what a pacey delivery. Off stump, really go for a walk, I would say. Big wicket at the right time for Cognizant. Just when we thought that Marriott was trying to get back into this game with some good overs. And Ravi Shankar had other ideas. He's got the wicket. Against run of play, it's 24 for the loss of 2 wickets of Marriott. So Mervyn, into the middle. The good thing is for Marriott is Jom is still at the non-strikers, and Mervyn have to give more of a strike for his companion. Drilled straight to the man. Chance of a run out. He was looking to aim at the keepers, and yet they know that Jom is the big wicket as of now. Couple of delivery left. 2 more delivery left in this over. Again, trying to flick that. Trying to play his favorite shot. Misses it completely. Good courage there from Ravi Shankar to bowl to his pads with some pace and able to beat him with the pace. This has been excellent. Another one. This time straight on the ground. Chance of a run out. In fact, it's wide. And he was not able to make into the ground, as we can see. If that direct throw hit on the stumps could have been a different story. So he will keep the strike. So that over belongs to Cognizant, I would say. Only 6 runs and a wicket. And they need 35, in fact 34 runs in the last 2 overs. So 34 runs in 2 overs. And just when we are talking about a good over for the other side, and this goes in the way of Cognizant at the moment. And 34 runs in 2 overs, it's still gettable. But that over from Ravi Shankar put Cognizant on the driving seat. (26 for 2). Here comes Ajit. Oh, swing and a miss. Pace is tough from Ajit. Beaten by the pace of the delivery. It was there in the slot, there to hit down the ground. And Jom have to think about to time it well enough. Just want to time it because there was enough pace in those deliveries. Played it. It's a boundary. Much needed boundary. It was a lawful toss. Boundary in the second delivery of the over. 30 runs from 10 balls. All the eyes on Jom right now for Marriott. Now they put another man on the deep on the onside. Look at the ring of fielders on the onside. They want to restrict the boundary as well. As you can see, 4 fielders on the onside and 2 on the down the ground as well. Only 1 fielder on the offside. And put down again. Well. Second life here for Jom. He was trying to aim onto the offside. As you can see, only 1 fielder on the boundary line. And in the end, on the process, maybe that was a trap from Ajit to put 1 man on and asking Jom to play onto the offside, getting an edge, but everything was perfect, but the catch was dropped behind the stumps. Played it handsomely. It's a boundary. They're getting the boundaries. They're just inside for a victory. They're just getting that to hold on to this match. They're not thrown away. They're still in this game with those 2 boundaries. 25 runs to get in 8 balls. Oh, powerful hit. It's a 6. Well. That was in the slot and he's muscled it towards the long off. Super shot from Marvin Matthew. Look at that. The mood changes in the dugout of Marriott. 1 boundary and a 6. Still 1 more delivery on the over left. And gone inside edge. Good revenge there in the end by Ajit. Got the wicket of Mervyn. So that's the end of the over. So the match in balance in favor of, slightly in favor of Cognizant after that wicket in the final delivery. So 19 runs needed in the final over. Can Justin do a miracle kind of cameo of an innings in the final over, just like he did in the outfield in the previous game with that catch? So Ajay have the responsibility to bowl the final over. We already seen Sumon has been defended 19 runs of OE in India in the morning matches. Now another situation comes in, but the situation here is really different because runs are flowing on the other side. 19 runs in the final over. The first two balls is going to be the key. As you can see, 4 fielders on the onside. Only 1 fielder on the offside. Here comes the first delivery. And started off with a wide. That will help. That will really help for the batting side. I think Cognizant is... yes, they are well ahead in this match, but they're just feeling the heat at the moment. Oh, good delivery. Good delivery. Denied the single. He knows that. He's the one to get it. We have to find 3 sixes to win this match in the 5 deliveries he faces. Here comes the second delivery of the over. And will be another wide. I think Ajay is doing a very good thing, trying to take it away from the left-hander, trying to bowl as much as wide he can, but both of them went wrong. And he had to concede a wide, 2 wides already, 17 runs to get. Full toss, he misses it. Oh, well, that was a gift. I think that ball has been bowled in the spirit of his friendship. Full toss delivery on a final over when they needed 19, in fact 17 runs needed in the 5 balls. In fact, 4 balls. Played it down the ground. Denied the single again. So 3 more delivery left. That's up in the air. And will they go for the single? No, that's it. Seems like that's it that's the way end of for Marriott. Ajay, even though we conceded 2 wides, he's hold his nerves, keep his nerves and bowl some good deliveries. Just denied the boundaries. That is what he is needed to do. Slice it through the offside. Oh, fantastic fielding. Even though that was... doesn't matter into this match, but is show his commitment by Krishna onto that cover region. Save the boundary for the side. Maybe that will help them to get a good run rate in this match. So the final delivery coming up. Sliced again, straight to the man. And that's it. That's a victory for Cognizant. It was a good match between these two sides, but Cognizant has been good on the day. They were good on the main part of the game. They were bowled really well on that 4th over, in fact 3rd over of the match, and able to pull things back in style. So that's it. That's the end of the match between Cognizant and Marriott, and Cognizant won the game by 15 runs.